The city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
First pitch, 136.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Shoemaker looks in. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Joey Votto will stand in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, I've never seen a team that's so inconsistent. I mean, they're dead last in average. They don't seem to hit.
Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Third baseman number 7.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away here, as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout. But then, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
2 out with the man at first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Philly error, and a runner left on. Brendan Finnegan starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Craig Gentry will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
Well, it's still early in the season, but the first several weeks have been pretty impressive for this guy. We're just anxious to see if he can just keep this pace up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, we all know they're going to try to hit the ball out of the park. They lead the league in home runs. They have the power to score at any moment up and down that lineup, and they have a very dangerous middle of the order.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A pause and the 0-2. Got him. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. First delivery to him on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on Novato will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Zach Cozart will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Tucker Barnhart comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Shoemaker steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Yep, same pitch. Right back to the inside part of the plate, and he gets caught looking at it again.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pitcher,
Brandon Finnegan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they hold it. Marcus Semien will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First offering on its way. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Down 2-0 here early. They get the leadoff man on to start the second. See how they want to play things from here.
Freddie Galvis will come forward now, and like so many of his Phillies teammates, really thrives here at Citizens Bank Park, as is reflected in his splits. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On Novato, a double play.
Batting 7, second baseman, Andres Blanco.
Andres Blanco gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, if that ball gets into the corner, it's big trouble. But this is a nice play out there to cut that ball off and get it in quickly. And that'll hold him to just a single.
Carlos Perez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Billy Hamilton will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Shoemaker gets the sign. First pitch on its way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Blanco is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Striding into the box, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Ramirez over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds pick up a run on this home run by Brandon Phillips. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Leading off the inning, Matt Shoemaker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Matt Shoemaker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Cozart for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already two of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Here's Craig Gentry, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 3-0. Eugenio Suarez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Gentry, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Into the seats, 0-1. Shoemaker's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 strike.
2-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Zach Cozart stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Bases are empty, one man out. Through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Hamilton going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
First pitch on its way.
Tucker
Barnhart stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
This has been the story all afternoon. They have just not been able to get on top of his fastball. Here's another pop-up to prove it.
At the plate, Brendan Finnegan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. And these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
The batter, number 6, center fielder
Billy Hamilton is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. On the ground up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will. Freddie Galvis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Andres Blanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He reached on a single in his first try. Left side, Suarez gloves it onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
And the batter.
Joey Votto will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Jay Bruce will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here comes the first pitch.
Matt Shoemaker.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Odubel Herrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Craig Gentry.
Gentry.
As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Cozart has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder,
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Evan Gattis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Reds,
Eugenio Suarez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Lined hard, but maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Scott Schebler will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Zach Cozart will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
your attention.
And that's how they've done it all
Now
game
pitching for
long.
the Phillies,
They haven't really had a
number
big
34,
inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Brett Oberholzer will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Zach Cozart will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Gentry moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much, and that becomes an easy flyout.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now
The
batting,
pitcher, Brendan Finnegan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Billy Hamilton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Brandon Phillips will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Semien is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
ladies and gentlemen.
But the Reds do push across. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And this is where, as a team leader, he needs to set the example. These guys are down, but they're not out of this. And he comes through with a solid base hit that hopefully might just jumpstart this offense a bit.
Hit back up the middle. Phillips gets dirty to second for one. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Freddie Galvis will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
To short, hit hard, played on the backhand, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Joey Votto will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 201 in his career. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. It winds up costing him.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Eugenio Suarez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, it's just not that often that you're going to beat a guy like this around the yard the way they've done so far. I mean, he came into this game with an ERA in the 2s, but it's going to get up there after this shellacking.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Four runs here in this half inning. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Herrera moving in. He's got it one away.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Tucker Barnhart digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Grounded to third. Simeon's there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys. Top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A little low. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Billy Hamilton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis has it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Reds are on top 9-1. Andres Blanco will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. 1 out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Cameron Rupp will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground to the left side. Suarez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Brett.
Michael Franco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Hamilton is there, and they breeze through this half inning. As Cameron Rupp will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Greg Holland will come on now to start the 9th inning, as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Brandon Phillips is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Joey Votto will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jay Bruce. He's 1 for 4 for the game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes. 2 away. Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Odubel Herrera will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The right fielder, number
Craig
3.
Gentry strides in, grounded out his last time through. Peter Borges will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Peter Borges.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Evan Gattis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Cody Ashe will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Hanley Ramirez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.